Ronald, after such a positive result against Chelsea, what's the mood been like in the camp?
The mood is good, of course, when you reach a good result away against Chelsea. But we know every game is difficult. It's a different game, it's a different opponent. Saturday, Burnley, and they had some great results in the last few weeks. And it isn't an easy one because you have to play and they will come to defend. And it's always difficult. The examples we know about the last few games at home. It's more difficult because you don't get the space what you get normally against the big ones. And you have to be very creative in front. But I think the confidence is totally back to the players from the last result.
Have you spoken to the players about how important it is to not let that point at Chelsea go to waste on Saturday?
Yes, of course, but they know exactly what happened. It's to win at 1 point against Chelsea is a bonus point, but only that counts if you win the next one.
Your side have found it slightly difficult to break teams down when they have come to sit in the last few weeks at St Mary's. What have you been working on to try and avoid that happening on Saturday?
No, at least to have really the full confidence back in the way how we play football. We like to play offensive football and we like to do good movements in attack and I think after the game of last week, the confidence is back, and I think it's a great opportunity to show that we are back in everything, not only in a good organization, but as well in the movements in our attack.
What do you expect from Burnley? They're on a good run of form at the moment.
Yeah, they are very strong. They like to play direct football. It's out of a 4-4-2 system, and they like to press. And we have a good example. We lost away against them. We know how they play, but we have to do it better.
What did you learn at Turf Moor when you suffered that defeat in December?
No, not special things about them. We know how they play, but if you miss a penalty, then always the opponent can the possibility, and it was a difficult one to take that lose because it was not deserved. But that's football, and you have to deserve it.
Did you learn something about the Premier League in terms of how difficult it is in every match?
No, but after a long time now in my first season, you know exactly that every game is difficult because the intensity of the games are very high, and it's a lot of physical. And if you can't do it with your physical, you have to do it on the football way. And we know that.
With 9 games left, people are starting to look at the run-ins for every side in contention for the Champions League places. Have you looked?
No, because the Champions League places, it's a distance to them. First, we have to win Saturday, because it's all about winning games, and then maybe you get a very high position on the table. But we fight for the highest one, and all that depends. Games at home, we have to win the games. What we get at home.
Yeah, how important are these remaining games, and how important are the supporters in these remaining games at St Mary's?
That's always important because it's the last part of the season, and we like to finish on a high position on the table. And now, if you don't win, that makes it more difficult.
How are your side looking going into Saturday? Could Eldro Elia be back involved?
Yes, Elia is back. Did normal session this week, and that's good news because that gives the coach more possibilities.
And of course, all the international call-ups are being announced. Good news for Matt Targett being involved in the under-21s, but a bit disappointing perhaps for Ryan Bertrand.
Yeah, but he needs keep working, and if he's playing like this and if he's working like this, one day he will get that call. But it's all about continue what he is doing, and for Matt Targett it's fantastic news because it shows he's developing on a good way, and he showed his qualities already in some Premier League games, and that's good. That's good news, and we will have a lot of international players away from Southampton. On one side, it's good news because they need that experience.
How important is it to go into that with a good result?
It's always important. It's always the best to have that feeling during 2 weeks, and don't have the feeling about losing. That's always different.